Again, this is going to be a very interesting topic. Today I'm finna go over part 2 of monkeypox. Hey, TikTok, for educational purposes. Now that we got that out the way, hold on. These blinds is closed. So, who? You have declared monkeypox a global health emergency. Seems very familiar, cause you tweeted the same thing about, y'all know. As we know, during the pandemic, a lot of people were subscribing to wearing masks outside, in the car, can't get entry into stores, getting the jab, and also losing their jobs. This experiment of people bowing down to the guidelines and the rules let them know that they have the go to control everything. I mean, but it's not like we didn't know that this monkeypox was gonna happen.
Is so that we can better be prepared for the next major global health event, and there will be others.
Now, if you weren't also aware, there was a peace treaty signed for WHO to take over the global health management of the pandemic. This treaty includes 190 countries, legally binding. If you don't get it, let this explain it for you.
What exactly is in this treaty? It is an agreement on pandemic preparedness that would grant the WHO absolute power over global biosecurity, such as the power to implement digital identities, vaccine passports, mandatory vaccinations, travel restrictions globally, standardized medical care, and so much more.
Y'all see that snake, right? Y'all see that snake, right? I'm just gonna leave that part for y'all to figure out. Now we know there's a mass spiritual awakening. We know that the sky turned red. We know that the sky turned green. We know that a lot of people are seeing rainbows, lightning, and change in the sky. This is an enlightening period for all of us waking up. It's not a good period for the system and structure of the matrix. And we got a lot of rich people donating to this system. Now we have an increase of this jab supply. The real thing we really should be worried about is why are they coming up with different chemicals to put inside of our body? And they are making these chemicals very quick. First, it was primarily spreaded through intercourse. Now we have all of these different ways it's spreading, and it's even spreaded through apparently gay people. I'm gonna say have no fear, there will be no fear. Dig deeper and see things for what they really are and stay dangerous. Are y'all really ready to talk about these two suns? So I know y'all remember this video. 1 second, because they not gonna like this. Right. So we know that China launched an artificial sun, and the machine will help harness the power of nuclear fusion or electricity. And mark my words when I say this, unlimited clean energy. Because they're saying that our sun that grows life all over the planet, increases our mental health, gives us energy, activates our genes and our DNA, lowers our blood pressure, and gives us mental health. It's not a clean energy source, and it destroys our planet. Now, once you get on a specific frequency, the sun is healthy for you and even gives you information. I can see why it could be an issue for low vibrational people. We know that the planet is raising its vibration, and a lot of changes and awakening is happening. A specific people will want to stop that. Even Bill Gates said he wants to dim the sun, and he's been doing it. Now watch.
It would look something like this. Thousands of planes would fly very high and use nozzles to inject millions of tons of light-reflecting particles into the stratosphere. It would create a thin chemical cloud of those particles around the whole planet, blocking some sunlight from reaching the surface.
So we know that they want to block the sunlight. They've already showed us evidence that they can make a sun. They've shown you evidence of fake clouds they can create to block the sun. What makes you think that we don't have one of these in America? When people capture these images, it's always seeing a second sun trying to get closer to the other one. Now y'all literally playing with fire. And people wondering why it's hurricanes, flooding, and why it's just getting hotter and hotter everywhere. And y'all are also seeing effects in the sky, especially with the sky turning green and all different colors and the clouds even looking weird. There's even a movie called Nope that literally shows you that they hide things in the clouds, especially UFOs that they own and portals that are beginning to open on our planet. Y'all stay dangerous, keep y'all vibrations high, and stay aware. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all really want to know why it's flooding? Like, oh my gosh, what does this mean? It's so hot that Chinese people are sitting in caves. There are thousands of people dying in Europe right now due to a heat wave. It's flooding and it's hot. When? Thousands of people in Detroit do not have power. Pakistan is flooding due to their glaciers melting. And all this is supposed to be natural causes. Let's not forget that this sneaky snake has bought over 270,000 acres of farmland. I've already told y'all that the planet is alive. The trees, the plants, the water. A lot of y'all are waking up to your surroundings due to the planet raising its vibration. So these are the symptoms of it. There are elemental deities working right now, cleaning up this planet. There are a lot of stories of gods or deities coming down with these elemental powers crafting the earth. Greek, Norse, Yoruba. Y'all asking, where is this water coming from? Y'all remember when I told y'all about the ice wall that's holding in the oceans that we have? And y'all know that Pakistan's glaciers are erupting. causing all of this water from the other side to come in. So tell me that y'all don't think that these elemental deities are not making this happen. Okay, let me try to explain this the best way I can. Maps show you exactly what it wants you to see. I'm trying to figure out what goes further than the map. Just like in Game of Thrones, beyond the wall. Okay, so y'all see this map right here. There's a wall right here, and then there's all of our countries. If y'all don't believe me, there's a naval officer, who showed proof that there are lands way beyond the ice wall. He documented it and went beyond the wall and said that it was 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Seeing a city and aircrafts. He said he even saw mammoths. And also showed that they had markings the type of swastika. Now he was digging his nose in Antarctica too. And he sure got that swastika. Also found in Africa. But I'ma say the truth is coming. This is the age of awakening. This is all the walls is being broken down. We're actually gonna see what's been hidden from us in all aspects, everywhere. With the government, with the sky, with these different realms, they're trying to take over our food source, our power, to make us depend on them. Because they want to keep this stuff in control for as long as they can. Y'all didn't have to check the blinds was closed. But y'all stay dangerous. All of this is just the rise of the planet. Let me show y'all something real quick. Intelligence Committee warns us of bioweapon targeting DNA of individual Americans. Now, watch this.
I have a certain blood type. I'm not going to go too much into detail because I don't need none of y'all trying to kidnap me. 2 days ago, I had an outpatient lumpectomy surgery, which means I should have been able to go home within an hour. But they decided to keep me. They said I got an infection. They have drawn my blood at least 9 times since I've been here. Never once really given a reason. Just coming in the room. Hey, Miss Moss, we're here to draw your blood.
They kept drawing her blood and she ends up saying, no, I don't want you to draw my blood anymore. You're not giving me a reason. She then starts to refuse them from taking her blood. Then once the doctor gets to the hospital, he's frustrated on why there isn't any blood of hers. And when he finds out that she doesn't want her blood taken anymore, he just discharges her. Y'all have to really understand the importance of our blood, especially black women. Y'all trying to find where y'all from in y'all DNA, but not knowing that these people are collecting your information and probably selling it. Warns Americans to stay away from DNA testing services as information could be used to develop bioweapons. Our blood carries our literal essence. Let's not forget that blood is used in rituals to control people, and it carries our energy. And I know y'all been seeing these TikToks of these girls using their period blood in the spaghetti to control men and make them obsessed with them. Y'all gotta stop easily giving away your blood. Do y'all remember that scene in Avatar where Moat actually stabbed him and licked his blood and she could tell who he was spiritually? Yeah, it's people who actually do that. And if you don't know the story of Henrietta Lacks, they literally took this woman's blood cells and illegally used it to cure specific diseases. People using blood to make them look younger. Our essence is literally in the blood that we produce. They're trying to track down that original Eve gene. And y'all think I'm playing. They're really trying to use the genetics that we have to save them. Watch this.
Part of this genetic greatness that we don't see in any other race on the planet. These curvy, sexy black women from Africa. You girls have a kind of a monopoly on this genetic perfection, and we want some of that.
He's trying to pay them for their DNA. But maybe I'm just making all this up. Y'all stay dangerous.
I'm looking at this shit like, what? Y'all, why the UN declares war on dangerous conspiracy theories, which is us, talking about the world is not secretly manipulated by global elite? Well, obviously, yes, the fuck it is. What y'all doing all this for? Y'all, this shit is for real. Y'all, this shit is for real. It's talking about the United Nations has declared war on conspiracy theorists, describing the rise of conspiracy thinking as worrying and dangerous.
I'm gonna tell you why this is true. I have been in the 6th dimension, quantum jumping everywhere. Most of the time, I'm not doing it on purpose. That's how I know I'm in 6D. I had a dream where I woke up and I was inside of my room. Now, when I normally dream about me being in my house, I am either astral projecting or I'm quantum jumping to a parallel universe. When I became conscious in this dream, the situation was just like how Wanda jumped into her body in a parallel universe. When I jumped into the body of myself in another universe, I was sitting up on my bed. I was already woke. I wasn't asleep. Now, I'm looking around. Everything looks a lot the same as this universe. I get up to walk out of my room and go outside on the front porch. I walk outside and it looks like a halfway thing of this. 2 of them in the sky. So I'm taking pictures because I know I want to talk about it on my TikTok, YouTube, all of that. Out of nowhere, this UFO comes out of the sky. It had sound though, and it sounded like a helicopter almost, and I could tell that it was a governmental UFO. It's getting closer and closer to my house, and I'm trying to run into my house. It's literally over the top of my house. The wind is immense, and it's literally pulling me up into the craft. My heart is beating so fast. I'm yelling, no, let me go, let me go. All I could think about was I'm about to die. I get up in the craft and I'm seeing other conspiracy TikTok creators. They took me right off my front porch. Soon as I got in, I woke up back in this reality and my heart was beating so fast and I was sweating and it was just too much. I don't know what happened to her or me, but I know that they're already doing this. They are trying to stop the shift, keeping everybody unconscious of what's really going on. This happened to me last night in another universe. They are seriously trying to knock off anything that will create change. I just needed to get that off my chest because what she said just blew my mind even more. Stay dangerous.